Good everyone, good as we're doing today, it's a Talisman Series flyout on the SB2C-4. Now, unfortunately, we had some technical issues when I did this flight, same with the German IL-2, so yeah, I'm gonna have to do them again, but to be honest, I don't really mind. I'm just gonna put the German IL-2 back in so I don't forget about it. It was actually a really good pair of flights that I got out of both of them, to be honest, but it's just the fact that when I actually checked the recording, well, checked the video obviously once I recorded it, the sound was really low and my voice sounded like complete crap. And well, I've fixed that issue, let's just say. So, the Darker Wagon, let's just say this Talisman Series flight is probably not going to be the best. I'm going to point that out because yes, this thing is a pure meme with its 20mm cannon and 50 caliber gun pods similar to an A36 Apache or a Bearcat. The problem is that we're at a battle rating where allied teams are a bit crap, to put it simply. They're a bit crap. I mean, it's not as bad as 4-7 to 5-7, but it's still bad. And we just have to see how it goes, really, because even if I only get a couple of kills, a couple of ground targets, and the game's a win, I don't really care, as long as we get something out of this aircraft. With Herman the German, I ended up getting 4 kills and a load of different, like, I think I got a couple of ground targets as well, like a couple of pillboxes, a couple of artillery, a couple of AAA, and then I had to crash land due to AAA being broken as ever. But we'll just have to see. Like I say, it's just I didn't want to half-arse it and upload the ones with no sound, so I thought, fuck it, I don't mind. Let's delete those two and we'll do them again today because I've got free time and stuff like that. So let's get into it, shall we? So the SB2C-4, when it received its gun pods, I had to respade this, I had to respade the A36, and I had to respade the French Helldiver, the Dash 5. And to be honest, that was just how it was. Like, that's just how it's gonna be, because, well, we're at a, like, if we have to respade stuff, I don't mind it, but it's simply due to the fact that Gaijin dropped it on us and just basically said, "Da, you must go land and respade your aircraft, comrade." And it's just one of those things where it it depends. Like, I have to be in the mood for respading. Like, if it's something simple, like when I had to respade the SB2M100, because I've had to do that thing's respade like 3 times. And just get rid of that message there. That was a Battle in Chinese 5.7. So it's going pretty well. I like the tanks that I get access to. It's just the teams sometimes are very hit and miss. Oh look, Harry, your mate. He's fully fucking loaded with bombs and rockets. Oh my giddy heart. I mean, you can't really expect the BTD to not take bombs, but what else has got any ordnance on? I mean, the Firebrand's at least trying, but of course, nah. It's a 4-7 game. We need all the fights we can get. Just gonna turn it down a little bit because I turned up my engine volume when I was playing on my speakers, and unfortunately, folks, my speakers that I record, well, I don't use for recording. I use it when I'm not recording on my headset. They're unfortunately dying. My speakers are on their way out, so I've had them 4 years, so I can't really complain. I mean, I've had them 4 years, they've done me a lot of service, and, well, whatever. I'll get them replaced soon enough. But yeah, I was actually, like, when I got the excuse me. When I got the Talisman, I thought, I thought at first Harry would be a bit annoyed, but it was more like, it's a Darker Wagon, so yes, it's fun, but at the same time you get shit teams, and well, that gives you a perfect example. Let's have a quick look. See, look. He's just rushing up the US line. that is all he's doing. He is rushing up the US line. And you can see on there he had tanks as well, so he's probably tanker trash, that's why he's doing that. But like, the P-47 D-28 is probably one of my favourite planes in arcade, because I can just grind with it. I can grind with its brother, I can grind with a Corsair, I can grind with a Helldiver. Not this one. What have we got up here? Probably a 264, so... Nah, I'm not risking that, we don't have the airspeed. It is a 264. Yeah, I don't want to go near that. I just looked at my airspeed for like half a second and thought, yeah, I'm not going near that. Not going near that. And there you go, the P-61 just ate for breakfast. And there is a Hitler bolt. Don't worry, that will be coming in the premium series because I now own the Hitler bolt, if anyone didn't actually know. We'll be doing the first flight of it in that situation as well, get a feel for it and everything. If I remember rightly, it's a D-25, so I know how to fly it. Right, BTD has been followed by said P-47. Is my team climbing? Well, most of them are, it's just the tanker trash ain't. I mean, that F6F hasn't even got any rockets or bombs on him. And there goes the tanker trash down there. Good, you can probably be used as bait, because that's all you're useful for. I'm sorry, but why would you fully load one of the best 4.7s with rockets and bombs? Oh yeah. They only care about themselves. I can hear this plane in front of me, but I swear I can hear something to the right. Yeah, it's that one I can hear. Ooh, 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 1G2. Come here, beautiful. I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry, but it has to be done, girl. If anyone doesn't know, that's one of my favourite aircraft to grind events with. I'm sorry, girl. It has to be done. And look at that. P-47's already fucking crashed. Really useful to the team, knobhead. He's come for head on. No, 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 no. What is that? I didn't get a look at that. That's an F4. Okay. Right, well, let's do it Top Gun style. Put on the brakes. Oh wait, no, I've got my flaps down, that's why I can't do that. I don't need him now, because, well, we're doing dogfighting, so... He's already overshot anyway, this thing's so slow, you can't exactly... You can force people to overshoot even without air brakes. And obviously we're at an altitude where my engine is not giving much power, but it's giving enough. Nah, I couldn't get the shots there, but good kill on the Spitfire's part. Right, someone's farming bots. I don't get why, because, well, they're not important. That's the Corsair. Oh look, the tanker trash is actually going to do something. Go on, son. Don't be tanker trash. Oh my lord, look at those guys. Let's head over there and deal with them, actually. I'm sorry, but there's 3 of them. They're in Focke-Wulf 190. In fact, are those 2 on comms? Let me check. Yeah, these 2 are on comms. Quick look. I mean, yeah, you're training the noob, but come on, dude. You should be teaching him that bots are important. Now, before anyone states, yes, I know they're a mission objective, but even so, you shouldn't be training noobs to target bots. Because that's just dumb. You don't do that. If I was training a noob nowadays, well, I probably wouldn't. I've done it before, but it's just the fact that nowadays it's really hard because obviously the stat patterns of CW21s, J22Bs and As, etc. There's just so much that can spank a noob into the ground. You just don't want to train a noob when there's just this many stat patterns. I don't know what those 3 guys are doing over there, but I think it's safe to say we're on our own for a bit. Okay, so out of these 3, I'd want the P-47 to go first, but I don't think I'm going to have a huge amount of choice, because, well, there's 3 of them and only 1 of me. And obviously 2 are probably on comms. Now, who's the more experienced pilot out of the 2? it's Cruz, so he's probably going to be my first target. Cruz or the P-47. The noob I'm not too worried about, but at the same time he is Tail End Charlie, so I do want to deal with Tail End Charlie first. But if you look, now my team's starting to farm ground targets instead of giving me a hand. Let's lose some speed. So we're going to need to dive on these three anyway. I don't need that much speed because obviously I'll be booming zooming. But look, they're farming ground targets. There's 3 fucking fighters right here, lads, and you're... Hang on, what's going on here? Is the 190 trying to team kill the P-47? If so, that's going to make my job a shit ton easier. Right, okay, that's not the case. Right, 47 first. I don't care what anyone says about Tail End Charlie now. Right, next up, Cruz. I can easily outturn a 190. Right, that's him crit. He looks like he's got quite an experience camouflage on that aircraft, because that camo takes a good 100 kills or so. Right, he's dealt with, and he's in the dirt. Lovely. That's a good cleanup. We got rid of the 47, we got rid of the 190. Well, one of them at least. Right, let's do a bit of farming then. I've done my job. Well, I've done more than my fair share of the job, so I can grab band. If anything, I shouldn't have been doing this in the Helldiver, but well, my team weren't. This is the thing, you don't need rockets or bombs in this aircraft. If you load the pods, you can just clean up the pillboxes. Because this thing can be basically made to go at granny's pace, you can do that. Like, you can just sit back, relax, and just farm ground targets in this thing. You don't need rockets or bombs. Alright, go on, let's see if we can finish that off, because I can't be asked to make a second pass. And you're in the dead zone. Honestly, twin 30 cal, and yet you can barely use it. Ugh. Right. Let's go back around. Oh dear. That's better. And another one. Oh, if only like YouTube would let you put on any music you liked and you can't get a copyright strike. I'd have another one bites the dust on right now. We're getting a bit low on ammo, so we're gonna have to take that into consideration. But we're just cleaning up these ground targets, so should have enough for one more pillbox. And well, I'm going to pick my pillbox wisely because I want to clear out the seed point. And well, the tanks can deal with the pillbox that's just over past this artillery gun. So I don't really need to worry. But if you look, I've weaponed the bollocks off this thing and it's only doing 220. It's slowly increasing, but it takes a long time for this plane to get up to speed. It really does. So we've got some kind of bomber left and one guy who's got no points. That no points factor concerns me. But to be honest, well, I mean, there's one dot up there. I've spotted that, but what's this Spitfire doing? You know I hate it whenever people do that. Like they turn and it looks like they line up on a gun solution for me. We'll come back in. We've only got 30 rounds, so we probably won't be able to kill it. I mean, if the Mustang's using ground target ammo, he could probably kill some pillboxes as well. There we go, we're dry. Yeah, well that's been a good battle, hasn't it? I mean, 3 air kills, 9 ground targets so far. We're doing pretty well for ourselves. Right, well, it's going to be a long flight back, and well, whilst my team farm up the pointless ground targets, I'm going to make my way back to base, so I will see you all once I'm back, well, airborne. Well, welcome back. We've took a good few minutes to get there, get back and everything. Still no report on it where one of the last guys is over there and the other guy's still not done anything, but We only need to kill 6 more pillboxes, so we can do that. I mean, there's 5 here, and then there's 1 over there, so we're just gonna clean up, really. Yeah, it's been a good game for the SB2C, and obviously it's my first flight of the day. Like, this is the first flight of me actually playing a plane today. I've not touched a plane all morning, really. I've been in a tank to obviously do that, but I haven't flown a plane all morning, so I don't think I'm doing too shabby. Right, well that's reduced my job to 5, so let's start popping. That's 2. We'll have to come in for another pass, obviously, but I'll go for that one, because I know I can make that one. There we go. Ooh. There we go. Didn't want to smack in the dirt after all this, honestly. And 1 and a 2. Game's over. Lovely jubbly. And that is the end of that. 3 air kills, 14 ground targets. Not bad at all. Because next I've got to record Herman the German, the IL-2, so that's going to be pretty interesting. But yeah, not a bad result, and obviously you saw that, nearly 5k towards a F-84 jet, so that's pretty impressive for a rank 3 aircraft, I've got to say that. But yeah, so that is very nice to play and everything, like, that was a good result. In reality though, do I recommend putting a Talisman on this aircraft? Probably not. There's better aircraft you could probably use. I mean, this thing's a great darker wagon, don't get me wrong, this thing's fun. If I was to personally recommend a vehicle to Talisman, it'd either be the D25, the D28, or probably another good one. Maybe one of the Cobras. Because those, like, these two tend to be pretty solid. Like, you've got the 3.7 Cobra, you've got the 4.0 Cobras. And it's really just down to personal preference, so... But those are my recommendations. And if you want a premium, XP50 is pretty good. The American 109 is pretty okay. And the BTD I've heard is actually pretty strong. And if I didn't mention already, the XP50. So yeah, so there's a good amount of options at rank 3 for America, and I was certainly glad to get this thing as a Talisman. But I would have liked something a bit different, like maybe one of the Cobras, as I said, or the P47. That would have been awesome to get one on the P47. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys off. I hope you enjoyed today's flight in the SB2C-4, and I will catch you all on the next one.